Greetings, hello, how's it going? Welcome to Sunday Evenings with RightBigChimken, your host, RightBigChimken. That doesn't really work, does it? Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Because I'm sure you're all waiting with absolutely bated breath. It's actually cooling off a bit today. It's already like 26 outside, and that's an absolutely wonderful sign. It is what I've been praying for all week. So that rain dance that I did on the way to the petrol station this morning worked absolute wonders. It's heating up here a bit. I mean, you're probably getting our shit, right? You're not so far away that it's... is that how weather works? Is our hot weather going that way? I don't actually know how weather works in that regard. But the best thing ever, it's had its ups and downs, but we use the Met Office website, which is where we get all of our up-to-date weather information from. They recommend that I do it at work as well for various things. So I use the Met Office website, and then throughout this week, the next week was really disheartening because it was all 30s. And I'm sort of sat there going, the heat wave's meant to end today. Why is the entirety of next week still all 30s? And the closer we get to next week, all of those numbers are slowly trickling down. So by Friday, we should be around a nice, comfortable 26. And then I can stop pissing and moaning about it being too hot. Because... my Christ, I think I've just hit the end of my rope, the end of my tether. I have felt like horrendously... do you ever get that when you're ill, right? When you're ill, you get that horrible, warm, but somehow clammy at the same time feeling where you feel just like everything's very... I felt like that all day. I've been hydrating. I even took like DollyWhiskers has... there's a technical term for them. They're hydration salts. Dolly mixed me one of those. I had to hold my nose to drink the entire thing because it was wild cherry flavored, and holy shit, I am not coded for that sort of stuff anymore. Electrolytes. Thank you. I could not think of the word, but
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
thank you. Did a big rain last night, so today's not too
Well,
bad.
you can't chim them all.
And there goes Kara. Bye, Kara. I'm going to get through chat real quick if Kara's going to be spamming that for the next 3/4 of an hour. Chat, if you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can. Use !idle in chat, IDLE. What that will get you is 2 links. It will give you a link directly where to Bongo Cat is on Steam. Come join us on Bongo Cat. There's a pinned lobby code in chat right now. You get one of these little guys. Every time you type on your PC, use your mouse, use your controller at home. The arms go up and down. You earn cosmetics over time. It's just this nice, rounded off little thing. Alternatively, you can come join me on Tap Tap Loot. Tap Tap Loot is a very similar concept. Every time I click, every time I use my controller, the characters walk left to right, kill mobs, earn cosmetics. I'm in the market for a new one of these. If anybody ever spots one, please let me know. I want a chicken and a frog one. It would be perfectly perfect if I could find a chicken and a frog one. But the previous chicken one I had just didn't have any content in it, and it got a bit tedious after a while.
I think your face is nice, and I'm glad that you exist.
All right, Evil Sealer, congratulations on the first. Chat, I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot to refresh the community reward, which was finished yesterday. We will save that for tomorrow's stream. I'm not gonna spend the 15 minutes it requires. Maybe no. We'll oh fucking hell, I've already started, so I'll finish. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Had I not mentioned it, it wouldn't have even crossed my mind. But because my brain is my brain, I now have to refresh the community challenge, which I forgot to do.
And I'm glad that you exist.
DollyWhiskers, my beloved wife. I knew it was you. I don't know what that accent was. I apologize.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Yeah, Kara's just beating the ever-living shit out of me.
Well, you can't chim them all.
And there goes Kara again. Goodbye, Kara. Kara. Can I just tell you, not that long ago, I had to spend an afternoon messing with that channel point redeem. I must have spammed it like 15, 20 times, not a single time out on myself. Kara just manages to spawn them magically. It's not hacks. 28. Okay, that's done. Okay, everybody that's donated to the chat community challenge will be getting your points back now. Congratulations. Look at all those beloved channel points. Beloved. Okay, we are now on month 29. 350. You can do this, chat. I've trained you properly. You can get 350. You've done so consistently for a very long time. So that's great. 1 second, I'm almost done. I always forget to do this before I go live, and then I end up doing it on stream, and then I end up rushing it, and I don't want to break it, so that one, and then we go over here, and then we go over there, and then we do this. Highly skilled Twitch streaming skills over here. Not that one, not used. Over there, there it is. Okay, good. 28. 56. 112.
Chim to Ken.
Create. And start. There is now an official new Channel Point Community Challenge, everybody! If you go to the Channel Point Redeem, any Channel Points entered into the Community Challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill, it's all about teaching you how to save, it's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive Channel Point Redeems. Kara, thank you for hitting me in the face. Evil Seedlet, you're also looking absolutely fabulous. Cecile, welcome in. Jura, thank you for taking photos of me as well, and for the hydrate, I'll do that. Delicious. Kara's multiple times hitting me in the face now with a sledgehammer. We're scrolling down. All of Kara's messages have been deleted because they've been timed out multiple times. Skylar, welcome in. Always a pleasure. Evil Seedlit, you had the big rain. I'm so happy for you that you had the big rain. Is your cat still being snuggly, or have they got over that little weird hiccup that they went through? Yeah, Kara's message has just been deleted. Vulcan Ryan. I have a button for Vulcan Ryan. Can you believe that? Giovanna, hi. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, never a chore. You can't chim them all. And also that was Dro, not me. I missed that, sorry. Vadim, how's it going? It's cooling off here, Vadim. I'm feeling a little bit more pleasant. A little bit more pleasant. A little bit clammy, but a little bit more pleasant.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
I'm sort of crossing my fingers that I have not magically come down with something in the middle of a heat wave, because it's all fair to say about the weird clamminess. But if I get sick now, I'm gonna check out. I'm just gonna check out. I'm gonna take a week off work. Spoilers, I've got a week off work anyway soon. And I'm just gonna check out. I've done nothing to get sick. Evil Sealet, thank you for the contribution. Happily Ever Kara, thank you for the contribution. Wowie, 706k. Kara is gonna solo pay for the £1 million redeem soon. I've only been timed out once so far. Okay, I'm just assuming it's Kara every single time. I didn't actually look up. How many times was Dro met? How many times did Dro hit me? Dro hit me with a crowbar. Okay, multiple. Okay. I didn't actually look up at the screen. I just assumed it was Kara. I apologize, Giovanna. Is it bad to celebrate someone's death? Because AJ's been doing that all morning.
Chim to Ken.
Depends on the person's death. If it was that guy in America, I hear terrible things about him. So you it's just a thing that people do. One doesn't need to care for some victims. Not if said person was a cunt. It's one of those things. I am a person that is not going to be out here like throwing up banners and shit, but people are terrible human beings and then they die. And then people are like, oh my god, but you have to remember them positively. No, They were terrible when they were alive. Because they checked out does not mean you have to suddenly start thinking of them positively. If they were a cunt, pardon my language, they were a cunt. So the last person that lived in Iron Lung died late June. That one is very sad, if only because of the entire situation that he was in his entire life. And God, he went on for a very long time, and more the power to him. Don't be a shithead if you don't want to be remembered as one. It's one of those things. And it's consistent too. Because the weirdest I wrote about this on my social media this week. Regardless of what you feel of this person, so there's a politician, right, called Anne Widdecombe in the UK, and it has been discovered that she died, and it has been discovered that she was potentially murdered. And the English press...
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
The English press did this thing, right? Where they...
Well, you can't chim them all.
Where they reported that she died. They didn't tell anybody that she'd been potentially murdered. Then, 10 hours later, the news breaks that that she was potentially murdered. And then... in the 10 hours between those 2 points, all of the left-leaning people have come out of the woodwork and gone, she was anti-LGBT, she was anti-trans, she was anti-equality, she was anti-this, she was anti-that. And then the news breaks that she was potentially murdered. And then everybody on the right side is going, you can't be mean to this person that was murdered. Regardless of what you feel about that person, regardless of the positive or negative things that they did, you can be sorry for the way that they went, potentially, if it was particularly gruesome. But if they are, oh god, the Anne Widdecombe thing fucks me off. The Anne Widdecombe thing fucks me off, because this is a person that, for her entire political career, lobbied for things that would affect a generation length of people. And she didn't live to see the outcome. And that is what pisses me off about modern day politics. There are so many people in power these days that make these big, sweeping changes, and they will never experience what those changes do or happen, or they're not affected by them because they're all rich, so they're all loaded, and politics is it's all coded to not tax the rich and all that shit. It's just, yeah. So let people deal with stuff like that in their own way. If they want to be vocal about it, they can be vocal about it. I'm not out here celebrating anybody's death. There's a difference between celebrating and confirming that somebody was a dick in life, and what were you expecting when they died? If they were a dick in life, when they go, people are going to be like, well, fuck. Didn't your country have to ban Ding Dong the Witch's Dead from radios after good old Maggie died? I am not aware of that historical fact. DollyWhiskers might be able to confirm this. It's just, and I hate that example of how the media have spun it, because my only issue with the media thing about the Anne Widdecombe thing, and I don't know enough about American politics to know about this person that's died in America.
Excellent.
I don't know enough about this person that's died in America to comment, regardless of the fact that I've heard that he was terrible. I hate that the media used the Anne Widdecombe thing to steer like that in such a blatant way, and nobody will go, oh, they did a thing. They did a thing there. They will go, oh my god, this party's being mean to that party, so they have to be mean to it. It's... Anyway... 1 second. That's a perfect pose. Hold that pose, Chimken. And there's my screenshot for the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm not out here going... But if people want to do that, it's one of those, what do people expect? What do people expect?
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Have I done anything to inform you?
Well, you can't chim them all.
There goes Kara again. I don't think I've done anything of note today to comment about it. I got out of bed. It was hot. I hung a sheet out the window because overnight we took one of the sheets down. We talked about this yesterday on stream. If you're suffering from heat at the moment, if you're suffering from any sort of problem relating to that big glowing ball in the sky, we've now tried and tested a method that actually has worked out pretty well for us. I'm not sure how it affects larger houses, but what we've done is hang a sheet out the window, like a single flat sheet, pull it in the windows at the corners, and then close the windows. So there's a white sheet on the outside of the window, and then it's glass, and then it's the inside of the house where the curtains are then pulled. It looks like we're living in some sort of, I don't know what the technical term would be. It looks like we're living in some sort of, like, I don't know. Is shantytown a thing? Okay, like, shantytown isn't like a bad term, is it? Is shantytown a bad term? I don't think it is. Is shantytown a bad term? Oh, apparently it's derogatory. Improvised buildings. What's an alternative? I don't really understand why. I don't know enough about the word. Apparently it has been it's derogatory and outdated. Apparently it's better to refer to something as a slum, which feels worse in a stigmatizes residents, overlooks their permanent net. Okay, that's fair. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I apologize. Again, we learn don't use shantytown. That's bad and outdated now. But apparently slum is okay. It looks, we've got that peak aesthetic. You know when somebody sticks newspapers on the insides of the windows? From the outside, it looks a little bit like that. Like we've set up some sort of murder room and we don't want people from the outside seeing in. Promise that we've not set up a murder room. I've only watched one episode of Dexter and I didn't particularly like it. So it's not a murder room, I promise. But yeah, that works. And I got out of bed this morning and we redid the bedroom window. We redid the bedroom window. And I then basically have tried to sit really, really still the rest of the day. Just looks like we're growing drugs. The worst thing I've learned on stream is chomo. I don't know what that means and I'm not going to Google it. I didn't ask, what did it look like when you went to the shop? It looks like we're living in a little bit of a slum. I think anybody considering the weather, looking at it would go, yeah, they're probably doing something strange in there. I don't think anybody's going to drive past and knock at the door and going, are you growing marijuana?
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
In a really obvious way. You growing marijuana? I'm not growing marijuana. I wouldn't even know how. Fear of missing out. We're scrolling back up. Skylar. On the 12th of April 2013, Britain has hotly debated whether the weekly official chart show on BBC Radio should play the song, as it does every song at the Britain's charts, or skip over it out of respect for Thatcher and her family. This afternoon, the BBC tried to straddle the middle ground between honouring the charts and honouring Thatcher, announcing it would only play a snippet of the 50-second tune and present it in a news context. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. I love that they had a business take on playing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead when Margaret Thatcher died. That's incredible. Just looks like we're growing dry. It does a little, it does a tad. I use these alu foil like windshield covers you use on your cars in winter to cover the windows. I have seen those. The difference in this case, do you cover the windows on the outside or the inside of the building? They then refuse to play it anymore after hit #1 UK iTunes charts. Alright, thank you for hitting me with your sword. Fear of missing out. Joe, do you put those outside? Interesting. I've only ever seen them for indoors. I've never seen...
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Thank you for hitting me with your rubber chicken. I have never seen them for outside the building. But maybe that's a cultural difference, because you guys still have shutters and we don't see them available. We don't have shutters very commonly in this country. My parents have shutters, but they did pay for them semi-recently. We've been talking a lot about windows in this community for the last week. Have you noticed? There was a big old discussion about windows in the Discord yesterday, and I was just sort of sat back looking and going, this was all because Sky didn't understand why British people didn't have box air conditioners on window frames. And Windows. It's very complicated. It's a very complicated process, apparently. I didn't know this. I got up, I did that sheet thing, and then spent the rest of the day sitting very still. I've come up with a plan. I've come up with a plan, right? I've come up with a plan. Tomorrow we're going to play some Warframe because I have a quest that's half finished. And actually, that's one of the last quests in the entire game.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
So it's possible that I will be able to finish Warframe's quest line tomorrow, and then I can go back to grinding that off stream. I have now got beta, alpha, whatever, pre-alpha access to the new game from the developers of Warframe called Soulframe. And I might play that on Tuesday. Alternatively, I also, if you're aware of this, Evil Seedler, I know, is aware of this. Evil Seedler, are you here? Evil Seedler, are you here? Because I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something, Evil Seedler. How do you feel about RightBigChimken playing DayZ? I installed it today, and I have not played it in a very long time. I've not played it in a very long time. I burnt out on it. I played a lot of that game with friends. Do it, you coward. Don't do it. I played a lot of it with friends way back, and I just got to a point where I was like, I have to put this down and never touch it again.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
But I have been absolutely stuck on this idea of playing a survival game, and DayZ is also a shooter, and I also get a little bit of like that brain itch from shooter. I don't know. So we might do some DayZ in the week this week as well. We might do another week where we jump over The Witcher and then play random games Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then get back to Witcher Story on the Saturday. We'll just see. Everybody, be cool. Also, hi, Weston. What's going on? Gerald, thank you very much for the contribution. I'm looking into setting up a Vane server. Interesting. I will be more than happy to hop onto that if you set it up. That game is not expensive, and I think it sits in a very similar sort of brain space. So yeah, I'd be interested in Vane too. Vane chat, if you're familiar with these sorts of things. There's a game called Project Zomboid, which is like a very, very comprehensive crafting mechanic game where you're living in a zombie apocalypse, and I can't remember the technical term for it. I think it's isometric, where you're looking down at the character as opposed to first person or third person. Vane is a combination of like Rust, DayZ, and Project Zomboid.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
It is on my list. Kara, thank you for hitting me with your hot dog umbrella stand. No, hot dog stand umbrella. I can read my own chat. But anyway, that's it. That's literally everything that's gone on in my day. Oh no. I have one more thing to say out loud. Throughout the course of the World Cup, we're going to talk about football for 1 second. If you know anything about me, chat, you know that I don't like football. But throughout the course of the World Cup, I have become addicted to watching clips of Erland Haaland from Norway absolutely wrecking other people on the football pitch. This is a 6'5", 200-pound man that just bounces into people, and I've been watching as a little bit of a routine.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Thank you for hitting me with a box of cereal.
Well, you can't chim them all.
And then they've been timed out again. And then, so I've been watching all of these clips of him, and it's been massively entertaining. And I had this really incredible idea that Norway were going to be the people that put England out of the World Cup. Because I'm not a person that follows football. I get that people want to celebrate it, and that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. The problem is, as a person that's so adverse to football 9 times out of 10, I do not want England to win, because right now, with everything that's going on in our politics and everything that's going on in the world, if we win the football, we will never hear the fucking end of it. The newspapers, the TV, the press, the internet will all just go absolutely insane that England won football that one time since 1966. And I don't wish ill on anybody. I just really, please. Norway lost the football to England 1-2. I'm not even sure that's how you read that. 1-0 to 1-2. I don't even know how you read football scores. It's fucked me off. Haaland is dead to me. We're moving forward. I'm going to play some of the Witcher chat. If you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I'd love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you'd like to share with chat, please tell me. Please do it for me. We go over here. I turn off the hat from yesterday because I never remembered to turn that shit off. And we're going to have to turn off the disco music too. I apologize. Disco music in The Witcher doesn't really carry across. Chat, yesterday, we did a little bit of giant slaying and ended up back in Novigrad doing some side quests. We were trying to establish a cabaret for our friend Dandelion. And we went through all of these various quests to get him the support that he needed, the redesign. We won 2 games of Gwent, which is incredible. I won 1 game, and then the game froze, and then I had to win the same game a second time. So it still counts. And then the friend that was helping us set up the cabaret got beaten up, and that's where we're picking up from the story. That's we're off to find Priscilla's attackers. So there's going to be an awkward audio cut. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here. I hope. Good. Strap yourselves in!
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Gerald soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Gerald managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Kara, I'm proud of you for eating. I should say something I'm proud of for doing myself, shouldn't I? I'm not really proud of anything today. Had to wait until I was timed out. I'm proud of you for eating, Kara.
Chim to Ken.
Thank you for hitting me with your anvil. That's a bit aggressive.
They say another corpse is turned up. No eyes in its head.
Okay, where are we going before I start walking there? Not that far. Not that far. Kara, it's important that you eat food. It's important that you drink water. And if you're struggling to do either of those things, then the fact that you did it today, that is something to be proud of. Because I get how hard it is to take care of yourself with something so simple sometimes. I still, to this day, struggle with water, sometimes taking my pills.
The eternal fire
So be proud of yourself for taking care of yourself. There we go. Be proud, Kara, I dare you. Hello, Joachim von Gratz.
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
I only cried for 20 minutes at work yesterday.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think that's a bad thing. I'm proud of you for not crying, but maybe you should see to that. Let's go.
Ready and intrigued.
Why does this man look like he's got... This man looks like he's got a Wackingate brand on the back of his neck.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the Temple Guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. A damned ideal.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Is he doing magic in the basement? What is it? Oh, it's a drowner.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
What is that? Why does it look like she's carrying a baby? me. She startled me. It has booba. It does have booba. Yes. It was carrying like a skeleton on its back, and it startled me. It looked like it looked like it had giant ears. I'm not here for that. Chim and chat. Reddit has given me a new amusing task. Sure. What is it?
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Kara, thank you for hitting me with your giant salami.
Well, you can't chim them all.
And Kara has been timed out again. Come on, lil fellas. Fellows. Fellies.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Any song is better if you replace the word girl with squirrel. I'm trying to think of any example that uses girl repeatedly. Can you give me some examples that I can sing? I kissed the squirrel and she liked it. The taste of her. Yeah, you get the idea. I get the idea. I think I'm on board with that, Sky. It's fine. The only song that comes to mind is Peter Andre, and I refuse to sing Peter Andre because he wasn't a good musician himself. And I'm definitely not a good one. Hi, Cuckoo.
Take the ladder.
Where is this man escorting me?
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
He's taken me to the morgue. He's taken me to the morgue. I'm gonna loot absolutely everything as we go. I'm gonna keep my torch out because, strangely, the morgue is extremely dark.
Human. Wrong body type.
Material squirrels. I'm just a squirrel. Whoa, no,
But of course.
Human. Wrong body type.
Wrong body type.
What is it?
What is he talking about? Is that a dwarf? No.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Okay. God doesn't like a necrophage. I kissed a squirrel. I kissed a squirrel.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
That was the one that immediately came to mind for me. Brown-eyed squirrel. You think this guy would be a bit bothered that
This isn't it.
This guy that's walking around with me should be more bothered that I'm stealing everything that isn't nailed down. Joachim. I really must sell all of my books at some point as well.
Human. Wrong body type.
Wrong body type, chat. Why do I feel like I'm sat in the wrong position today? I keep looking at the camera and I'm sat, like... Have I nudged this? I think that's fine.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
I don't think I nudged it.
Well, you can't chim them all.
Kara, just give up, Kara. It's getting worse. Fat bottom squirrels, they make the rockin' world go round.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Them squirrels, they
Dwarf,
make
but
the
the
rocking
hands
world go
are the carpenters.
round.
A banker's more likely. Let's keep looking. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Examine the eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
That is graphic. That is graphic. Look in his mouth.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Is an Ericsson's being cut?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Can we all just remind ourselves that this started because I wanted to open a cabaret, and now we're hunting what feels exceedingly Jack the Ripper-esque torso?
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Chest wound.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Oh, that noise.
Let's settle this.
An egg
Chim
from
to
an
Ken.
amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Shoving eggs in corpses. Kara, thank you for hitting me with your snow shovel. I seal.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing.
Seal, thank you for the
no swelling,
contribution.
no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open his abdomen. Is this about to get weird?
Open the abdominal
Weirder.
cavity.
Due
Weirder.
warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Let's
Formaldehyde.
settle this. Chim
A
to
medical
Ken.
novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Burning out somebody's voice box with formaldehyde, which then preserves the body, is a wild take. Kara, thank you for... Somebody else steal that from Kara quick, it'll be funny. Hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I will end you. You'll have
I'd
to find me
expect so.
first.
No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Legs.
See
Let's
anything
settle
interesting on
this.
his legs?
Chim to Ken.
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard.
Good job, Kara.
right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Now time Kara out manually. Just ban. Just straight up ban. You kill me, Kara. Prepare to die.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Are we about to see a giant dwarf penis?
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
This dwarf has syphilis.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might
Little
be.
fucker! I'm pretty sure that's... That was good, thank you. Thank you for that. This was a ritual murder. This was punishment. This was a ritual
It's
murder.
some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Take it you two know each other?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Are their ages not backwards? Why is the younger guy the teacher of the older guy? 30 years and he's not changed a bit? Does that he's a vampire.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
What was with that man's
What'd you cover
accent?
for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
I like him.
Thank you.
But I'm still confused by the relationship there, because he's younger than the old guy. Could have told me... Nathaniel, who is he?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Everybody drink. They said Hemmelfart.
Dream job.
Could have told me you knew the coroner.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when I've heard enough.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
I love this game. I love this game in the sense that in the last 24 hours, we've gone from killing a giant to now solving a murder. And I'm exceedingly here for it. I do love a whodunit. Carnal Sins continues. After these commercial messages. Do I have a commercial messages button? I do not. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
It's everywhere. I see it all around.
And we're back.
Awful pale.
Hey, handsome.
You scared?
Hello, Whistling Wendy. You're called Whistling Wendy. You must have something to say. No?
A brazier. This time of year? Human.
Grab him! Sis,
Priscilla's.
that him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Hello?
Son of a whore. Fucking come on!
I'm in a fucking fist fight again. Last time I was in a... I'm so bad at fist fighting.
You're in for it.
Oh god, there's another one!
Now left! Son of a whore. Blowing it, the cat! Fucking come on! Together now! Kill the horse then! Slaughter the freak! Eye for an eye!
That's one down.
You're carrion!
Pathetic.
Why are they doing this to me?
Take him from the back! Gotta get around!
You're still on Just Chatting, Chim? Thank you, I'll fix that. Appreciate it. Only an hour too late. No, only, you know.
That's it, you're in for it!
Ryan, that was your chance to jump scare me while I was having a fist fight. Thank you for not doing that.
Eye for an eye!
Okay, one more. Come on. Go on, we got this. Fuck him up, Gerald. Fuck him up.
You clean, you lass!
Thank you. Fuck.
You got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. You're looking for clues. You might know something.
I've still not removed the counter from that redeem.
But I can tell you what I know.
1 second, chat. Otherwise, I'm never going to do it. I'm going to do it while I'm live. It's very poor of me, but still. Done. No, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now, Sky. It's okay. It's okay, Sky. Whatever. Pop. Okay. Next time that is redeemed, there will be no counter on it. I apologize. Let's get back to the show. You and Priscilla friends?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. Know that, don't you?
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Farewell.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Bless him.
Oh, my head's ringing. Got a problem?
You fucking... I'm gonna take all your booze.
Plow the fuck off.
I'm taking all of your booze. You were very rude to me. There's water and more booze. I think the entire Witcher 3 universe has a drinking problem. Everywhere you go, there's just
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
there's just boxes of booze.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weighed on his heel. Took a step back.
Concerned citizen's sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light. Not even witches and sorceresses so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane, cover your bodies in modesty, and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire would expose you for all monsters and sinners, or else you burn in its flames. Charming. Wonderful. Ads come up in 1 minute, chat. We're going to push through.
No problem.
There's a cloud
I
here.
know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. Off to examine the woodcarver's place. On a completely unrelated note, I'm going to sleep. Lunchtime.
Oh, man's always got it uphill.
Okay, good. Now we go. How full's my inventory right now? Not too bad. And I've not leveled up? No, I'm not leveled up. Good. We're getting there with the level ups. Level 28.
Long as the black ones are chasing gorillas round the Kedweni woods.
This is the woodcarver's house. I think it's on the other side of the... I think it's around the block. I think.
Double chase.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, the block's quite long.
'Tis a dog's life.
Okay, let's try that again. The block doesn't seem to end. Now we're back at the theater somehow. Where is this house?
As they say,
This is the most roundabout way to get to a building in this town that I've ever seen.
Non-human, are you? Oh. Look for your kind beyond.
Yeah? There we go.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, Chim!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Has this man got very large dogs? Charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Show me the dogs.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So you are...
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Show me the dog. Holy shit, that is a big dog.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Also, hi now, what's going on? Know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder. In order. In detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to.
Welcome back from the ads, chat.
If I had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. Or do they care about some dwarf?
Your brothel have any enemy? Your brothel?
Your brother
Your brother have any
Anyone
enemies?
dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
It was Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
She gave him syphilis.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
What's a ponce?
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Okay, the dogs don't mind me looting. That's always a good sign. Concerned Citizen Sermon, another one. Remember, good people, that fire can be a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark, yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap consequences of your deeds.
It's clearing up. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Drag marks?
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse.
What is the significant? I can't click on the fire. Fire doesn't seem to be interactable. Unless I have to... There's been a couple of these where I've had to approach it from a really specific angle. No?
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
What is going to be in this room? What is in here? That was an oddly... The way they walked to that was oddly specific.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Well, we find the man's eyes. Always... He removes the eyes and doesn't take them anyway. He just leaves them on the side in the building. What a waste of a good pair of eyes.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death.
And this is going to be formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Already know exactly what happened?
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
We've talked enough.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here.
1 second. Match has joined Bongo Cat. I need to slide them into a position. Okay. So I said my first instinct yesterday when this entire thing started was it would be Dandelion's woman that lent him the money for the cabaret.
Oh, terrible times.
But this all sounds like religious zealot burning idols and torturing prostitutes and fighting halflings and I don't know. Oh, hey. Hello.
Flap flap. Bob_Osm just raided.
Raiders, how is it going? My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and today I am playing my first ever blind playthrough of The Witcher 3. If you've played The Witcher or are planning to play The Witcher, I'm deep into this experience right now. So if you want to avoid spoilers, no hard feelings if you need to back out real quick. Bob, how is your stream? I have no idea what a Tommy Crops is. I'm going to guess Nuclear Farm Simulator? Am I even slightly close? No idea. But Raiders, self-care is massively important in 2026. I'm going to play you a raid trailer. If this is where I lose you, that is perfectly good too. But also at the same time, make sure you go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and I will be back in a second. Atomic Farm Simulator with bullet. I'm going to... One sec. I have never heard of this game. I have never heard of this game. Atomic Crops. And it's a bullet hell? This is possibly when my VOD gets muted because I'm going to play the trailer. So if this is... I'll be right back. It's like Stardew Valley, but somebody's been sniffing glue when they made it. This looks insane. This looks... Sky Alakar, are you seeing this? This looks up your street. It's single player. That looks insane. When I sniff glue, I didn't make games.
Smell that country air.
That looks insane. But I'm glad you had a nice time. I'm going to play that trailer for you now, and I'll see you in a sec. Pop. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, hell. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hires. That's it. That's all I've got. And we're back for the raiders that just came in. We are deep in a murder mystery. There is a dude that is going around. He's putting, like, lizard insects in corpses. He's removing the people's eyes and putting hot coals in their place. So, if that sounds right up your street, you've come to the right place. We're going to the...
In this city.
We're going to the corpse collector.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Why does...
Means bandits dropped them. Plain as that.
The corpse collector's building is surrounded by
Bloody
corpses.
bandits. Can't go out in the streets no more.
At least before they didn't used to kill you.
The king of beggars, and you'll get no
Eustace.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye. How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Collected other bodies with those injuries?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Is he implying that he can't be implying cannibalism?
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Well... What was it? Nah, he was rude to me. What was in his pockets? Use the brain powers.
What did you find on him?
Jedi mind tricked.
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Jesus. Hit him. No, hit him.
Oi, fucking hell. What was that for?
For everything.
I fucking love Gerald. And stay down! Okay, we have to go back to the coroner. He's not staying down as he stood up. Bastard.
They grow fat on our misery. He's gutting their pork bellies now and plucking their eyes out.
Okay.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Why does this feel like a trap? This feels more like a trap than any of it. Where better to dispose of a body than in a morgue, chat?
Gerald, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
This is a really cool quest. Can I just say, Von Gratz told me about you?
Von Gratz told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Look a little young to be Von Gratz's teacher. That's what
How
I
old's
thought.
Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids.
Uh-huh.
In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
Uh-huh.
Amusing, is it not?
I don't think that's true. Who is this man?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
What's a
It
catafalque?
seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
You and Nathaniel don't get along?
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start the autopsy.
Let's start.
Gladly.
Let's get to the good stuff.
The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with...
That's the dead body? It is a dead body. It is a dead body. Excuse me, sir, you have my hair? I do have your hair, yes. I'm rubbing Cheetos in it. This is a dead body. We're doing like a murder mystery type shtick right now, and it's incredible. I'm having such a nice time. It's the socket you place a dead one on for funeral ceremonies. Oh, the thing that he said? Or altar in a coffin or somehow, however you like it. Fair, okay. Oh, Nats, how's it going? Are you having a good day? Is it a bit cooler where you are? It's a bit cooler where we are. Not zero, but improving.
Till next time, Master.
Okay, we now need to go to the Vegelbud residence. How far is it? I'm about to run all the way there. Am I... It's fucking miles away. Absolutely on the other side of the map. Okay, straight ahead to the left.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
I am. I'm looking for adventure. That's why I'm going to go to a place. I really don't want to go back to the Vegelbud residence. They were all a bunch of dicks. Okay, we go over here. We go over there. I'm sure this is going to end real well. In that case, this is why all other gays shove fast travel points up your rear every 2 minutes. Sometimes the ones in this feel really close together, and then other times it feels like you have to commute to them. There's no... I don't feel like there's much balance. There's probably some rule they had to follow with when they were placed, but it doesn't seem to follow much logic. Hi.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
We're gonna go in and be like, I saved your son.
Oh, Gerald, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Don't have a good feeling. We can't run in this building. Do not touch the carpeted wall.
An abomination.
It's a bit rude.
Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Well, cue the scream. Told you.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Jesus!
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Did he? Oh God, they're all angry with me!
Mutants! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes.
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
The shield does deal damage when it shatters,
We
yeah.
got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her?
Was I meant to catch him? Because she blasphemed the eternal fire?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
Why would you then walk to the door?
Let her be the last victim. Please.
Who's gonna be... I'm still waiting for it to be somebody we know. And he fucked up Priscilla's kill. That's a...
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught.
Graphic.
Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
We got this, chat. For a completely unrelated reason. I would really like that pair of silver pantaloons. And a candy bar from a drawer.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Yeah, all the time. I'm definitely not looting the place. Does the culprit want to be stopped?
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
I'm still waiting.
Headache again.
I'm still kind of waiting for it to turn out to be somebody we know. Concerned citizen servant. Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flames. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire, listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Okay. Bye! Bye! I'm really sorry that your mum died. I'm gonna sleep for 24 hours on your stairs. Like, I'm gonna hang upside down from the rafters like a bat. Okay, good. Oh, fuck it. I pressed the wrong button. Do not jump into the fire! Thank you. That almost went very wrong. We need to do quick travel. When she got tortured... No, Triss is in Kaer Morhen. Or is she? I feel like we would have found some very red hair on a murder victim so far if that was the case. I'm sure it's not Triss.
One glance tells me all I need to know about you.
The only suspect we got, though? Yeah, I still think it's going to turn out to be somebody we know, and I'm not sure who. If it's just a... They've gone very in-depth. If it's just a random dude at this point, it feels like a really big waste of time. I don't see it being Zoltan. It could be... It can't be Dandelion. I suppose half the people that we know in town have left. Or died. I don't know. I just feel... I feel...
The legends of the White Wall?
I feel like the amount of detail they've gone into with this quest, considering it's just a side quest, I feel like the level of detail they've gone into, it's going to turn out to be somebody we know. It's going to be the ghost of that guy that Triss killed.
Youth these days.
Actually, that sounds quite good. What if it's you? I don't think it's me.
All right.
Me the character or me the human being? Like, have they rendered my likeness into this game? Syria's back.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
Oh, good news. We're going back to the brothel. The brothel where we had sex with that woman that time. You the Chim, me the Chim. What did you actually do when you slept those last 24 hours? Replenish my potions.
What was it happened to Faltist again?
I'm killing people. Are you trying to imply I'm killing people when I'm sleeping?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Gerald, the monster slayer.
Any needs, master?
Care to time me?
The room's empty. Oh, further up.
She went to the herbalist for a mix, and while she was there,
Like what you see.
Replenish with eyeballs and vocal cords. I was not chewing on a body. Probably.
No one will hear you, bitch.
Who
Not a
is
soul.
it?
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet
Oh,
again
it's
you
him!
disturbed me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, I gotta know why.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Seen your victims? You never stop at that?
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
So who left the letter on Patricia's body?
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. To Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
I swear to God. No time for you. Can't allow it. Can't allow it.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured. Mistake.
The coroner. This is because there was something weird about him for him just being... Okay. Rescue Sweet
You're free
Nettie.
now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Who even was this now? Nathaniel was the lead guy that was coming to the morgue to check on our business when we were there with our friend. There was something... He was in charge of the coroner. The coroner was weird, and he was massively antagonistic to the guy that was friends with us there. I am so... Where's the... Can't find the door! Somebody's gonna die! I can't find the door! Out of the way, prostitutes! I can't find the door!
And hairless.
Heard that 3 times already.
It's a material world.
Sitting here at 4.
People, help me!
Oh, Jack, you're the oldest, so tell us. Just what's a whore do exactly?
Well, my dad told me
I will kill you!
Hates to do laundry.
Ow! What the fuck?
Get their laundry done?
Guess so. Looked in the window once. They was all prancing round in their knickers.
So why does my dad say the Passiflora is the best because it's got the dirtiest
I'm
balls?
so confused.
Adults are strange.
I'm so confused with what just happened.
Think he's punishable by death?
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
And now the exclamation mark's back.
They'll drag you away in shackles.
Why are you attacking me?
Let's do this quicker.
He killed him.
Leave me be. Stop it.
Warrant. Wanted. 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous. Banned to be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox, hiding in the temple under the bridge. Rich, near the Crooked House. Walter, last seen, Lace Halls.
Hey, just stop it.
What's your hair lately? God, he's like a racehorse.
I'm so...
What is it?
There's nothing in here. There's nothing... That was a really... Well, I've got another quest, apparently. Okay, let's go fight this bloody coroner.
You see
Did you know Jay has a bedroom again? I do. I've seen photos.
Light our way.
I've seen photos. It looks very nice. I told them to get a rug or start sliding across the floor with socks on. It's shiny but slightly bland. I mean, it's unfurnished.
I'll turn into a strigger if I don't eat my dinner.
It's unfurnished. Any house that you moved into without furniture in it would look like that. I like there's a technical term for it when you paint one of the walls. I like what they've done, honestly. It looks nice. They do good work. I heard it looked worse before. It did, yeah.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
I said that right at the beginning when he was younger than... You even have a motive?
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
You said it only because you don't know any other monsters that look like human. Well, a Doppler, he could have been a Doppler or a vampire, but the Doppler thing, Dudu, when we met him, had, like, visible scars, so I assumed age would be a factor with a Doppler. I don't know. There are other ways.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed, threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirids for whom nothing was sacred. Nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path. The path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
I think we've killed a higher vampire already. I freaking hate the Inquisition. Hi, Calix. Nobody suspects the giant vampire coroner. I love the music. One moment. Do I have a vampire decoction? I do not have a vampire decoction. He had a cool sword on him. It's probably not useful considering the level of this quest. No, not at all. That sword is worth 14 grand? Okay. 1400. We need to go to a shop real quick. You the buffiest Brit out there. The Quen build is overpowered. By all means, it helped that I started at a lower difficulty and I've raised it over time, but I'm having a very straightforward experience with Death March. I expect, from what I've read, the early game is extremely hard on the highest difficulty. I'm sure you'll die eventually again. It happens. I'm just saying. I'm having a good... The difficulty curve is nice. Okay, where do we need to go now? Dr. Dandelion about Priscilla's issues. Can I leave? Thank you.
Oh, terrible times.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I drink all I had.
Hey, your wives miss me.
Rum and supper.
How do you heal formaldehyde poisoning inside your neck?
Look familiar. I ever wallop yet?
You know how to disembowel.
The power of true love, maybe.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Easy.
Okay, we got this. Okay, jump.
A whole
Good.
day wasted.
A whole day wasted. A big bucket of arse.
Tis a dog's life.
Everyone knows you.
I gotta TP this.
Oh.
I gotta teleport this. That would have been quicker.
White one. Take a gander over there.
Mind the guards.
Try some formaldehyde. I don't fancy drinking formaldehyde, thank you. The game's already instructed me that that would be a bad idea.
Up says the plague.
Of all places, why did that mage have to blow himself up in Maya?
Well, with the library. Imagine that. Vile time.
Almost there.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New poulaines, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
What's a poulaine?
Fine. Show me what you got.
So, what don't I got? Something for everyone. Seek and ye shall find. Cheap, too.
Okay, he's got no money. Random sword. He's got enough money to buy some of our junk. He does not have the 660 that would be needed for that sword that we picked up. Good. Okay, that's it. That's it. Let's go see Dandelion.
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets, right here.
Are we almost there? I feel like we've been running for like 45 minutes. Is it time I get a new haircut? How's the beard going? We've got a full beard right now. Might be time for a clean shave. Okay, up there. How is Priscilla?
Red to red, yellow to yellow, and white to white.
Hi.
Yes, Gerald?
Happen to know a woman named Shawnee?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Why is the university in Oxford closed?
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmeria's
Do you have a
hospital
vampire
ever
saddle
since.
trophy? I already had
But
one.
perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
The coroner told me about your past.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've barely ever
Not
raised.
time for riddles,
I've
Gerald.
barely
Be
ever
straight
ridden my
or be
horse.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
I've been walking absolutely everywhere. I don't know if the trophy on the horse makes a difference if you're not horse riding. I don't know. I am, however, going to pee my pants, and this is coming very close to a ad break. So I'm going to press the ad break now, and I'll be back. So the ad break will move forward slightly. So I'll be back after the ad break, chat. I'll see you in a sec.
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
DollyWhiskers, if you're in chat, I can't remember if I closed the bedroom door. And the windows are all open and the cat's in there. So can you tell me if I did that? Because I can't remember. I found the murderer.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Gerald. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Farewell.
Farewell. How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Gerald. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part, now you need to look after her.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Sorry, Gerald. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Okay, good. That was a really, really interesting time. That's possibly my that's probably my favorite quest line of the entire story so far. That was honestly really awesome. Gwent playing innkeepers. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to do a Gwent stream at some point. Today's not that day. Do I continue with the side questing? Find out more about the rundown residence. Find a way to activate the portal. Find the other 3 partners and look for 3 keys. We will do these 2 quests and then we'll go back to Skellige. We need to find out more about a rundown residence. I think that was the one that we found in the woods with the portal on the floor.
He any good?
Aye, he's good.
Maybe the sides are similarly cool, who knows? Yeah, but I've been keeping them for weeknights.
Well, another freak.
I don't want to... I'm not saying I'm doing 100% playthrough, but I'm not in a rush to finish. We've got plenty of time. Okay, we're gonna go find out more about a rundown residence. And then there was... Good morning, Curse. How's it going?
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
I hope you have an absolutely fabulous Monday, regardless of how hard that actually is, because Mondays suck.
How do you make a living? We've no monsters.
We're not in no one's way.
Need a gift for my wife.
Understood. Does the gentleman have anything specific in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Give me whatever's most expensive.
Oh, special occasion on its way? Anniversary, perhaps?
That's the rub. It already came yesterday, and I forgot. How is business?
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas's will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
This is a shop. Tell me more about Aramus's artifacts.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramis live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford.
Yeah, this is the keys.
Badly
The
damaged
keys to
now,
the portal.
as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
I gotta buy everything, all of the expensive bits. And he has an elven crossbow that is not worth it. Oh, a potion of clearance. I'm gonna buy a potion of clearance. A miraculous guide to Gwent uses magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. Sure. It's probably a lot. Curse, thank you for the contribution. The curious cases of Virtuos Vega Other. Lizard figurine. Jade figurine. Old wine from Toussaint. And I think that is everything that we need from this man. And we barely spent a cent. Farewell.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it.
There was another instance of...
Yes.
I can't remember where it was. There was another instance of finding an item like that, and he was like, you should talk to Triss about this.
She drinks in the evening.
One
She
newly
retires.
born with a whip for refusing to bow before
Okay, I need to go to the nearest teleporter, which is up here.
His sin shall be
Come
forgiven.
closer, don't be shy.
You know, Mr. Menga.
We are good.
Oh, I'm so annoyed.
Take this. And TP over here. It just so happens I've been there already. Come on, let me save. There we go. There's a good lad. Everything's on fire. There was a portal that was drawn on the floor and we didn't have any use for it. Where does it lead?
Reeks in here.
I also want to be that guy and say there's no exit. Shit! Oh, that looks inviting, doesn't it?
That stench. Ripe cheese. Seems Aramis was a tyromancer.
What's a tyromancer? I've never heard of a tyromancer before. I'm gonna ignore the ominous clouds just wafting around the place. Oh, there's giant cheese triangles. What? Where are we? This is weird. This is weird even by this game standards. What is a tyromancer? There's blocks of cheese. There's all sorts of different types of cheeses under glass vats. Uh-huh.
What did he make this cheese out of? Necker milk? Need to be careful.
Don't touch it, it's my cheese. Why are you keeping it in a fucking wizard's dungeon? You're such a wizard. You're a wizard. Well, you can have a little, I guess, of your wizard's dungeon cheese. I don't want. You can keep your wizard's dungeon cheese. It's very expensive, wizard's dungeon.
Trial of the cheeses. Vesemir will get a kick out of this when I tell him. Not sure this can get any worse.
Aged in a... Are we gonna fight a cheese elemental? Imagine if there's a cheese elemental. Hello, sir. I'm here to talk to you about your cheese. Of Dairy and Darkness is an incredible quest tile. I'm so... Why? This one's weird. This one's weird. Now there's an underground lake for some reason. Which I'm sure has nothing ominous living in it. It's going to be Anru. Is that a cheese joke? Did you just make a cheese joke? She fucking made a cheese joke. I really would like to be able to see, but I promise you I'm still here. Cave is dark and I can't get my torch out while I'm swimming. Gerald needs to carry some of those sticks that you snap and... Okay, well, we're going up there. I can see bowls of cheese. We're just gonna find Evil Seedlet at the top of this hill. Just sat there on a mountain. Keep forgetting you're lame and don't know the Princess Bride. I don't know. Stop making princess... Stop referencing things that I don't get and you know I don't. How dare you, in fact. Okay, well, there's clearly something over there. Oh, rodent of unusual size, fair. Have I gone around this? Did I go around this building in completely the wrong direction? I think I did. I can hear something moving around.
Gotta share this discovery with Lambert. Foglets are immune to the smell of old cheese.
We got this! Okay. Big sort of way. Why is there a cheese mancer? For what reason? I have so many questions about what's happening in this picture. Okay. Bull figurine. Aramis's notes. The vision stabilized, and lo and behold, I saw it through a moonlit haze of 4 princes, each clad in armor, astride a horse. The first rode a steed, the color of fog, the second sulfur, the third black as the abyss, the fourth a pony. And then I beheld a fountain, a clear spring, but the princess did not drink of it, for it was forbidden. And then a bird of paradise, shining in gold and ruby and gold, flew above them. and a litter upon the branch of a tree, and the tree had arms numbering in the thousands and 40. Draw from the source, said the bird, but they pointed to the sun's bloody tears and did not draw. And then a pure virgin appeared with bared breast, exposing her modest bosom, ruddy and firm like ripe linden berries. And my nose became accustomed to the aroma, and the vision passed. Tomorrow I shall not try to unseal that well-aged sample from Genro Mort. It is said to have a refined, deep scent with slightly nutty aftertaste. Well, we shall see.
Something here. Where's that artifact key?
Sure. Okay. There's another portal.
Some kind of vault. I should look around.
I should probably save. There's a man with his dog in the middle.
Magic barrier still active. Gotta find a way to turn it off.
Could it be this triangle? Hey, Seedlet! 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 Le triangle. Le triangle. Le triangle.
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it.
Yeah, but like, what is this? It's not interactable. And it's my stream! You can't ban me from my own stream. I will not allow it. In fact, I quit. That does nothing. You can file for an appeal in 6 months. Imagine if I just ran it. Imagine how fucked I would be if I just got like a 6-month ban. This is not interactable, and I don't... How does one deactivate a magic barrier? Because these don't seem to do anything or react. No, they start glowing when you spray them with fire. Okay.
Deactivated the barrier.
I'm collecting figurines.
If this sword is as deadly as Aramus's cheeses, it's worth taking. Maybe I'll name it the Emmentaler.
They haven't seriously just... They just gave me a cheese... They just gave me a cheese sword. I am... I have no words. And there ends the quest. Boom.
Fresh air, finally.
Yeah, and we've done here. We've already... Okay. Next on the list was... There was one other here, I thought. Possession? No. Novigrad, closed city. Okay, one more quest and then we're back to Skellige. Let's go here first because that one's close to the thing. I'm getting uncomfortable in my chair today. My back hurts. I felt like it all streamed. I feel like I'm sat differently. I need to flex.
Time for a change of scenery. What's the rush? Ah!
Okay, we're here for.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this?
Fresh fish.
I'll
You
miss a
call
woman's
this fresh? With its googly eyes and those
Witcher,
gills,
sir! Help a woman in need!
Witcher. It even sounds proud.
Lucy.
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Fine.
Sounds like a white or a puffbow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
I'm sure this isn't a trap.
Yet another night with that whore.
I'm sure this isn't a trap and she's luring me there.
Come on, no point dallying.
Same shit as always. You ever get new wares?
Come on.
It's never too late.
I bet she'll show him to her room.
Tablets off to
White
the
one.
latest fashion.
And you have to pay for that sort of service.
Only here.
They look Nilfgaardian.
I can literally see a dude in there.
Everything will look Nilfgaardian.
Oh, who could have guessed?
A worthy companion. I will kill you.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Mm-hmm. Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
That was weird, right? That was a bit strange. Warrant? Wanted 3 bandits? Yeah. We've seen that warrant before. Might as well loot the place while we're here. Upstairs is locked. Never mind. Back across the bridge. And then over to the other key holder. Are you working today, Kirst?
I'll miss a woman's touch.
He misses a woman's touch. Well, you've gone to the wrong place, my lad. You won't find a woman's touch around here. Only a frog. And maybe a cat. And a frog wife. Here. Oh, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. Ah! I'm done. I'm running. I want to Google. I must no before I forget the word for it. We're jumping around a little bit. Define. Hey, okay, Google. Define Tyromancer. Mancer Witcher 3. Tyromancy is a form of magical divination. Really? Tyromancer is a form of magical divination which features the use of cheeses and their gradual maturing. Different aspects such as the depth of the cheese, the type of the mold, the scent can help predict different things. Other common practices involve melting 2 types of cheese together and asking a question about the future while doing so. Why does that... I've never heard of something so silly.
Trusted a woman,
I've...
Long ago. I was willing to give me right hand for
Hang on, isn't this...
punishable by death.
Wasn't this law originally established in a country that invented fondue?
Imagine that. Vile times when beggars could put letters.
Okay, who's gonna trap me this time?
Sweetie.
Ignore me, I'm just rummaging through your house while you sleep. I think this is just a complete random's house. Is that the house where Triss lived?
Washed your hair lately?
Washed my hair lately? I'm a little bit confused by this one, not gonna lie. Oh, never mind. Could it be this body?
Long dead. Damn, Hunter's got here first.
I'm not finding any keys. Maybe you'll have a secret compartment somewhere. Yeah, they always have secret compartments. Regardless of who it is, if there's something to hide in a quest line in this game, it's always behind a magic sliding door.
Wonder what this is.
The cavalcade of riders pounded across the blood-soaked courtyard. They looked at no one, asked no questions. They knew exactly where they were going and why. To kill the old queen and capture the Cintran princess. As to what would become of her after that, no one could say. Calanth, a group of her most loyal subjects, had barricaded themselves inside the castle. They were protected by stone walls and a gate sealed by a spell, but they all realized neither would last long against a concentrated assault by the Nilfgaardian army and the mages supporting it. After 4 days, the enemy soldiers forced their way in. Letter about the treasure. Mates, way things are now, ain't a snowball's chance this summer. We're gonna move the goods at a decent price. Too many thinks, too many buyers. We're gonna hide it and wait for better times to come, assuming they ever do. I know what you're thinking, that I'm trying to fuck you over, that I'll hoof it along with the treasure. Not that I hold that against you. Don't trust you either with it. So in order for us all to sleep soundly, let's do the following. We'll hide the loot at my place behind the door with the 3 locks, which, as Eugenius is surely guess, can only be opened with the 3 keys, one held by each of us. That way we'll be sure no one will plow. Okay. I'll be honest, that was a really anticlimactic end to that quest. And I just happened to come to the 3rd guy last, and I just happened to come to one where the vault was. That was really anticlimactic. Okay. Okay. Speak to Yennefer.
You look familiar.
Let's go back to Skellige.
With a library.
I really should sell some of the books I'm carrying around with me. In the meantime, back to Skellige.
Enough to feed the times.
World map. Skellige. Oh, that's meet Yennefer at Hinges. Of course, Yennefer is in a place I can't physically travel to, because of course she is. Because why would she be anywhere goddamn else? She never helps me. First quest to Skellige, we can't do. First Gwent, no. Speak to Alderic where Ceres is. Okay, where are you, Elderic?
Oh my god! He's bald! He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair!
Hello, thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is massively appreciated. We're going to here. Go.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
I bet she didn't, because it's never that simple. I need to speak to Alderic.
It is an honor to host on Crate's daughter.
She come for a reason?
I'm also going to go to this quest board because it looks like it's got stuff for me. Just take those. Yep. Stop it. Stop it. To anyone who might know anything, Neil's from our village. He's disappeared. It may be many days now and he's still nowhere to be seen. So if you know what's become of him, don't keep it to yourself. Come see me and let me know, even if the truth's grim and dark for my sister Britt, who was his betrothed. She's going out of her mind with worry, crying seas of tears and such, I swear. Hemdall, whoever brings me news, will get an honorable reward. Here comes the groom. Let's go speak to Ceres. No, about Ceres. Okay. I was concerned for a second, it's fine. I got a notification from my phone. I need to get in this building, not walk all the way around it. Yeah, this'll do it. I'll enter through the roof. Nobody will suspect Spider Gerald.
What's that? Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honourable Clan Brockfire.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip.
You're back.
Jarl's not too fond of light.
Jarl must have dreamt another vision.
Did you sever his head? Head of a giant.
Hello?
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Well, he seems like a nice fellow.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Von Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
In the basement, about to be sacrificed. What happened to him?
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
That doesn't sound legit.
Great.
I'm sure she's not chained up in the basement waiting to be sacrificed.
Aye, like it were yesterday.
This is fine. Ask about Ceres in the village. get attacked by a goat. I mean, it's nice that it gives me a straight place to go and speak to somebody. Hello, Skellige woman.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for a woman named of Ceres.
Looking for Ceres, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Bergthora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Ceres when you see her.
Excuse me.
Doubt he's here for the fish.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
I'm looking for Ceres.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Ceres.
Crach on Crate's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her a while.
How have I stumbled?
Take care.
It's like I've stumbled into a place with like modern day fishermen. Very large dog. Bergthora.
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Lovely, you say? Can I meet him?
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth
like fish hooks.
Now, Deborah, there's a fine lass. Teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face. If not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ugh, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
I'm looking for Ceres.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crach to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
And off we go. I'm having to look around my microphone to see where the sat-nav is taking me. One of these days, I'm going to have to move this thing into a better position. Well, not better, just different. And then I will forever hear the difference in my audio, and it will upset me. Because I am a complicated fellow. Much like this quest line of finding this person. This was very Here we go. Am I going to find him having an affair on the other side of the island? Wait, we came here, didn't we? No. Ignore me. Ignore me, I am being the dumb. Hey, fellas. Come on, just die, thank you.
Fucking Mudabra! Swarming like gulls around the waste heap. I'd be sure we showed them.
We? Seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
I need your help.
Thanks for your help. Did it once, maybe you can do it again.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy today, me fishing got nets to mend. No time to fight monsters.
It's not drowners this time. It's Saris. I'm looking for her.
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell right away she's from a good clan. Left her sitting right here when I sailed out to bring in the morning catch.
What did she ask you about?
Any idea why she came here? She say what she was after or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
Where did she go?
She say where she was headed?
Wouldn't tell a stranger, but we did risk our hides together. Went to Odeldrick's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks. Farewell.
They were like... She was meant to be here on sort of like a... like a quest. And I have no idea where this is going. Like, none. I also need to get up to the top of the mountain now. Come on, Sat-Nav. You've not stirred me wrong yet. Okay, can I get there by path, or am I... It wants me to go this way. Where is this taking me? This is going in completely opposite direction of where I thought we were going. It's gonna get me to go all the way back into town, isn't it? Good night, Nye. Sweet dreams. I hope this week isn't too bad for you. Don't work too hard. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Stay cool. Stay frosty. Hug your loved ones. Sniff your beloved family animals. Naomi is winter. Is in winter. Did you forget? No. I didn't know it was winter there. The only place I knew it was winter was Australia, honestly.
Now here's a family one. Not like McGregor.
And they're kissing again. Nats, did you fix Atom? That's the question. Gonna put you on the spot. Did you fix Atom? Beloved family animals are already sleeping, will not sniff. I mean... You could sneak. Go sneak and sniff them. Figs? Do I like figs? I like figs. Haven't eaten a fig in a very long time. When we used to... I can't sneak that much. They have weird senses. Valid. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. When I was a kid, like 13, 14, we toured Spain. I toured Spain with my parents a couple of times. We quite literally got in our car in the UK and we drove to the south of Spain, stayed there for a couple of weeks and then drove back. But there was a church in the little town that we always went and stayed in. And my mother...
Fucking hell, Chimken! Read chat! For the love of God, he never reads chat! Look at this guy, a bald and bearded non-chat reader.
Actually, I got caught up in a story about my mother stealing figs from a church. What did you say? Did you fix Atom? Did you get Atom working? You said one word with a question mark, and then it was gone off my screen. It's not that different. Shush! But yeah, my mother used to steal figs, stole figs from a church. I mean, they were growing on a tree at the time. Get him, Nats? It was never not working. Okay, a fixer-upper. Did you get it It's just, have you got it working? It's not that weird of a question. I used a word, but the context is implied. Because you've been getting Atom working the last little bit. You don't have to be so aggressive about it. You drove to Spain from the UK. What kind of James Bond car did your parents have? There was a boat in the middle. Like, we got on a boat. There are boats you can drive cars onto. They're called ferries. Ro-ro ferries go glug glug. It was a horrendous ferry crossing to France. Your parents' car was a boat, Chim, Lord Deepens, fucking cursed in my corner. There was... my parents' car was not a boat. It was very large because there was like 6 of us in the car at the time. And it was possibly the worst ferry crossing that I've ever done because, and I, you know when people exaggerate when they're telling stories? I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Every single person on this ferry crossing was vomiting except our family. The only place you could sit and it not like be swaying like this was like dead center of the middle of the shop downstairs. Yeah. This turned into
something seriously wrong here.
This turned into a weird explanation about my family travels. But Nance is a bitch. We knew this. It's not new news. Well, whatever's in here is going to be in the basement. I don't know why it's pretending like it isn't.
Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's.
Ceres is here. Out of self-preservation, I won't quote this. What won't you quote? There's like 3 games I want to play this week. I've got 3 games that I want to play too. What are your games? I'm not telling. Is one of them Soul Frame? Nats is a bitch. We all knew this. It's not new news. I've already said I want to play Soul Frame today.
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
I've installed it and everything.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Gerald? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
I was in the relay when the vessels were delivered. I am... What am I? On my list for this week, Nat. So I want to do that last bit of quest in Warframe on Monday. I'm probably going to try Soul Frame on Tuesday. And I want to do Daisy on Friday. Why'd you go in the house?
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
So what's important about this sword?
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Something happened on that trip?
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident.
Air
a
quotes.
storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't murder it.
Or didn't want to hear.
Probably murdered him.
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you want the
sword
for?
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Ulrich's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Where'd you get that idea?
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
Think Aki wants revenge against Ulderic?
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Or we kill the ghost.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Gerald. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Okay. Why is the ghost not haunting where he drowned? Words. Let me light my torch. Okay. Shed some light on the situation, Gerald. There's the thing. There's something up there which I physically can't get up to. No, I can. There is an outside door set of steps. I take it back. I was lying, chat. It was a joke. Oh yeah, black magic doll. Okay, it's probably in the basement. I had no idea the Warframe guys are the Unreal guys. Oh, Unreal Tournament? Yeah. I am having a really nice time in Warframe, and Soulframe seems like a really good shout, which is not a follow-up, it's not a sequel, it's like the Warframe guys take on a medieval type setting. Warframe is a lot of things, but it's quite hard for me to pick up on, because I feel like I've joined it very late. The onboarding process is a bit rough. So I'm excited to try Soulframe from day one. It's even more than day one. It's even more than day one because I'm starting it in pre-alpha. In theory. What is this? Because there's something ominous floating over there. Hello? What is this ominous puddle? What is it?
About?
Soulframe is a fashion saying that it's 13 years old. 100%. The onboarding process is quite difficult. I'm having a really nice time with it, but it's really overwhelming. So Soulframe as a brand new experience feels like it would be a really good shout. Maybe something I can do on stream as well. Not that I'm not playing Warframe on stream, but you know what I mean. Soulframe is a fashion sim, and I don't know how fashion... I've not played it yet. I literally got access to the pre-alpha today. It seems like it will have a lot of tendencies in the same way that Warframe has a lot of tendencies. Yeah, I tried Destiny 2 once. They didn't do get intoable either. So they did Destiny for about 5 minutes in a really... There was this big drama in the Destiny franchise, right? With Destiny 2. Destiny 2 had been out for some time, and the devs wanted to switch over to a different coding thing, platform. I can't remember the technical term. But in doing so, they would have to either update a shit ton of the content that already existed to transfer it to to a different engine. They either had to update a shit ton of the content that already existed to transfer to the new engine, or just get rid of the old content, and they got rid of the old content. So there were a bunch of context clues in Destiny 2 that just didn't make sense anymore, because it referred to a bunch of actions and activities and quest lines and shit that were no longer in the game because they took it out. Whether or not that was the correct decision was a massive bone of contention for a lot of people. Personally, I could kind of understand it in a... They probably weren't ever going to pay to update it, so this getting... I don't know. They should have brought it back. I thought they boxed all the old stuff because it became big for the old consoles it was expecting to stay playable on. Nah, it was it was an engine thing. I never heard about it. I never heard about it being hard drive space-wise. That's never stopped Call of Duty, so I'm not sure if that one's correct, but I could be wrong. I heard it was engine related. And whether or not you agree or disagree with that. It's sad, really, because when I played Destiny 2 through the first time, I quite enjoyed a lot of that content that was in it from day one, and then they just took it out. Bastards. Okay. I'll do my... I think that's like my first hard save today. Tell Sarah she found the sword. There was like a strange devil creature in the basement. Hi, Ceres.
So, did you find the sword?
I did.
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
The quest is called Possession. Is she now possessed by whatever was in that basement?
Could you tell a trout from a char?
I could have married a continental man.
You can get your hair cut here. I really wish there was more. What is that? What is wrong with that cow?
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened?
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Gerald's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
About those voices.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
This is about your brother.
More likely, this is somehow related to your dead brother.
He's not
I told Gerald of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Don't be afraid.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
random baby all of a sudden.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
And it just so happens there's a boat parked downstairs. I just got a legendary item in Tap Tap Loot. I must look at that after stream. We're quite literally swimming out. I might as well... I'm not gonna sail. I'm not gonna sail. I'm gonna swim it. How long ago was this Aki incident? I think reasonably recently? If only because if the guy's gone a little bit doolally tap. Crazy. Oodlally, oodlally. Wrong spell. Hi, friends. Okay, they're dead. I got the impression the Aki thing happened recently. Oh god, there's more of them! Nice! Okay, so I'm here for treasure, which is this. Literally nothing. What does this say? The crooked mask marks the spot, but not just any fool can find the treasure. Okay, we've got a treasure chest to go and find. Shut up.
Must be the place.
There's fucking sirens down here. Oh, I accidentally completed the quest. Swimming all this way, my thalassophobia could never. If Nats is still in stream, I apologize in advance. I need to swim up. Now you're good. There's no sharks. I mean, there's a giant siren type monster. Get to the top. There it is. How deep does water need to be for you to know? Me personally or Nats? Okay, now swim. I cannot spell. You can see the bottom. I personally...
Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
As much as I don't have thalassophobia, I get the fear of the void. Like, I've been in deep water before, where you sort of look down and can't see anything. That shit is terrifying. I don't mind the void, but I can't swim well anyway. Like, I've swum off boats. I've, like, swum in Greece, where swam in Greece, where you swim quite far off the beach, and then it's just straight down. It's I get the fear of that. It's not. It's also why Dolly doesn't like boats. Fire shield maiden. What is this accomplished? Well, that doesn't sound good.
I never knew a man as brave.
Adventure seeker.
And as God.
Why'd you do it?
You drink last night?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods say exactly?
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods talk to you?
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Is the reveal gonna be that Aki isn't dead and that body that we just put the sword on wasn't him? Do they always demand an offering of pain?
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I almost drowned in the bath once, and that was entirely my fault. You lied on your front in the bath like a weirdo. How? I have so many questions about what you just said. Have you seen them?
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just
Did
a
you
shadow?
nap?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
Naps? I quite like that.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
No, I was practicing holding my breath, and to try and go longer, I thought it would be a good idea to think of something else, so I thought of my bedroom, and I forgot I wasn't in my bedroom, and you inhaled. How deep is your bath? How deep is your... I say this as an absolutely massive person. The size of the bath I would need to get underwater would be a large one. I think Dolly's got a photo of me in we haven't lived here very long, but the bath that we've got in our flat is not big, and Dolly's got a photo of me just like having a bath in it. Not in a you can't see anything way. In a it looks like a doll's house bath with like a dog in it or something. A dog. I don't know why I said a dog. I don't know why I said a dog. We move on.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Is that dog bread? Bread. Is it somebody? Is it the old man?
Well, know what it is?
It's a Chim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Himes force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
There's the witch's ways.
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Himes' lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Aldrich might not survive.
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
Please don't be killing that baby. Please don't be killing that baby. Please don't be killing that baby.
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What was that about Yennefer?
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
That jealousy?
Henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Guess you're right.
What can I say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah, let's.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Let's go now.
No reason to delay.
I don't even know what a Heim is. You look like a devil? She's giving me...
Look around.
She's giving me romance interest vibes. And we've already kissed Kira on the mouth. Is this going to be another kiss Kira on the... I'm not sure. How old are you? I don't think she's young. How old are you? Excuse me. Anyone but the witches are way younger than Gerald, yeah.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Wow. Such insightful knowledge about... Gerald has insightful knowledge about ovens. Are we going to talk about this weird glowing pattern on the floor that was there before? I'm at a bit of a loss. I've turned all the lights on. How old are the witches in this lore then? I figured they were, like, not young. Like, Geralt's, like, semi-immortal, right? So... Well, not immortal. What's the word that I'm saying? Long-lived. That's not Ciri.
Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Oh, I didn't... Geralt is specifically 60 in this game. He's supposed to look 30. I mean, him as a person doesn't look 30, surely. Like him as a character. He looks ancient.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Gerald, come! Think I've got an idea!
You're not meant to tell me. You're not meant to tell me. Don't tell me. Where are you?
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
I trust you.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I.
She's gonna push me off the mountain.
So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
What on earth are we about to do? Is she gonna Please don't have kidnapped her baby. Please.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
She's kidnapped a fucking baby!
Taken. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Put the baby in the oven.
Smell a carrot. All together. Magic.
I was not prepared for this fight. I was going to make a joke about putting a bun in the oven, but the island life, wait. I was not prepared for this. Okay. I had no potions. When was the last quick save, do we think? Oh, we're fine. Putting the baby in the oven.
All together. Give him hell.
We did also just murder people. Regardless of the fact that this is a trick, we murdered a person. was a trick! Opens oven.
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
I mean, that was an easier kill of a monster that we've had this game.
It's over.
And all it took was baking a baby.
Over? We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free? The Heim's gone. So are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Gerald, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Throws himself off the balcony. I mean, we didn't have to kill a
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
Okay. So, after all of that, what is actually next? We've got fist fighting.
Excellent.
Ignore that. We've got report to Kraken Crate to collect my reward. Egg. After doing those, actually, Spikeroog is one of the Frisian islands in Germany. I cannot be ignored. Can you write that? Can you, for a completely unrelated reason, Nance, could you write that down in our DMs, please? Chim usually manages quite well, though. It's a good pun. It's a good pun. It's a good pun. I like a good pun. Okay, we're gonna go. We saved the son. We've saved the daughter. I'm gonna go back to Kraken Crate to see what the reward is. Kraken Crate, however you pronounce his name.
Dead tired, huh?
To Kraken Crate. Chims, when will winter come?
If only Miss Sven could be a hero like
Ask Sean Bean. He always seemed to have an idea of it. Find Sean Bean and ask him when will winter come. Winter is coming. You know? You don't play a Game of Thrones.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
His name looks like it should rhyme. Me and my... yeah, this is the thing. I have watched Isn't Your Nation Collapsing If There's So? Yeah, but it'd still be better than this. What am I trying to say? I've watched many TV shows with my mother growing up. Sean Bean was in numerous of them. There was nothing more favored in our house when we were kids other than this show that he was in called Sharp, where he was like in the Napoleonic Wars. And there has been a running joke in our household ever since, in our family. Sean Bean's name doesn't make any sense based off the British language. It's either Sean Bean or Sean Bourne. It combines two things that shouldn't exist. He should not be Sean Bean, he should be Sean Bourne, or vice versa. The existence of Sean Bean implies the existence of balancing force. Yeah, Sean Bourne, exactly. He should be Sean Bourne.
Maybe a nice little axe. Pretty late.
But Sharp is a cool show. Sharp is a great show.
A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Crack made an exception for me.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Crack awaits.
How's the mood in there?
Follow me.
I want to save the game. Thank you.
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
They're gonna be fighting.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on crate's to wear the crown, it
should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
She's the one that helped.
Ceres, hey, damn it.
If I'm given the option, I'm voting for her.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Where's Crack?
Don't see Crack. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Just a random table dancer.
Got me eye on you.
Brand those swords, but I prefer the trusty axe.
Where are these goblets from?
Got me eye on you.
Off we pop.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanridge not vying for support.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong with voting for the king?
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk, listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
No, I don't like you. You're a bitch.
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Gerald.
The beard is looking good, though. The beard is coming along nicely.
May I?
You must even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Aye, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
You and Berna talk, what about?
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Guessing there's an ulterior motive behind your hospitality?
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
About that reward?
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. Yalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
Is that are they sword fighting? That's a bear!
Start with me! Wild lord of the sea!
That's two. Come on, go down. There he goes. The feast is ruined, but where did all of the tables go? That's 2 levels today. Did you crash the party? The room was full of...
Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
The room was full of tables and they're gone.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dan, come here. Come on! I'll put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Well, it's gonna be the evil stepmother, isn't it?
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Oh, and he's randomly very vocal all of a sudden after I cured his haunting. Anybody see how the bears got in?
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
I'll help you, Ceres.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
The moaning in the background's a bit
Ever
much.
see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre, be precise?
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their
Did somebody
weapons.
teleport them in?
They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them. I promise.
Who died?
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Let's look around.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
And that is where we will leave them, on the island of Skellige, having just been party crashed by a group of bears. I'm going to be back to this. We're going to end it there. There's been a lot of story beats, and I feel like this one isn't going to wrap up in the next 30 minutes, so I'm going to take a little bit of extra time for myself after stream tonight and just chill out. Chat, thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Let me check the music back on. I keep saying appreciate. I do appreciate it, chat. I keep saying that today. I don't know where that suddenly come from as a thing that I say. But yeah, The Witcher 3. It remains a fantastic piece of... I'm just really enjoying myself. It's been a really good time so far. How many times have I streamed it? What's the thing on your shirt? It's just a half circle. One moment. Let me find... I'm very curious. How many streams of The Witcher have I now done? I have done quite a few. Thank you for the stream. No worries, Cuckoo. Always a pleasure to see you in chat as well. I've done 21 streams of this game. And I don't think I'm anywhere near finished. So we'll continue to push on through. It's been a massively I'm just having a really nice time. Yeah. What am I trying to say? Tomorrow we will play some Warframe. I've got a quest to finish in Warframe, if not two. And the day after that, my intention is to try Soulframe. And then on Friday, I might try some DayZ. DayZ is a zombie survival game that I'm planning to play with some friends, and I want to see how it feels on stream. Soulframe is from the same developers as Warframe. It's a Soulframe-like in a fantasy setting. Sorry, a Warframe-like in a fantasy setting. And Warframe, obviously, we've played on stream multiple times. The Witcher 3 will return on Saturday, unless something happens in the meantime, and like I can't access a server or something. But if it comes back midweek, it will be side questing. Not that we're doing side questing now, so it kind of just, you know, we'll continue more of the same. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of the stream, I asked if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my stream, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, socially, economically, politically, and the fact that you're alive in it is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. A couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content, you do not need to be in chat, you do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can, and if my content can help that existence be any better, that is the niche that I'm trying to that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. I wish it was cold. My existence would be better if it was cold. Do I have a cold? I don't have a cold emote, but it is cold stim. But it is Sunday, so I'm going to send you over to Chrome. They're quite cool. Yeah, they're quite cool. I have no ability to make it cold for you, though. I will continue to pray. I'll blow some cold air over there for you. It's cold somewhere, Nat. It is probably maybe somewhere in like the Antarctic, but even there, they're having like a record hot period. I don't know. Let's not get bogged down in the science. Where did we get to? Niche on the internet. Chat, it's at this point of the stream I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. I'll give you some examples. Fucking hell, I'm really enjoying The Witcher 3. Fucking hell, I'm really enjoying Warframe, honestly. It was a really good week last week with the playing of the quest lines, the quest content, and I think I'm already done with I'm almost done with the quests. So it's time to... Soulframe will be interesting for that same reason. Keeping the quest for stream, seeing how that fares. Yeah, lots to do. Twitch streaming feels great. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. The continued support is really nice. If you're not following, I'd appreciate the follow. We're heading towards 1,000 as quickly as we possibly can. Hitting 1K would be really cool. The negatives. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government. Fuck the Reform Party UK. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck Sjogren's disease. Fuck transphobia. Fuck chronic health conditions. Fuck ableism. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck trillionaires and the existence of trillionaires in 2026. That is not something the world requires right now. And if you happen to be from Clacton in the UK, vote Count Binface. That's it. I'm going to send you to Chrome because it is Sunday, and on Sundays we raid Chrome. Chat. There are some raid messages in chat. If you're subscribed, drop a raid email on arrival. If you're unsubscribed, take one of those. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for the stream. Honestly. Thank you for the you for the thing with the place and the stuff and the with the thing and the other thing. Definitely 100%. I'll see you around.